This doesn't seem troublesome at all. I don't know about all these barrels up here. I have a feeling that scouting this place is going to be very, very dangerous. Assuming I can get in at all, considering all of the orcs. Boy, this place really is strange. Bats rule around the orcs and goblins encamped at the warding spire of Atradzarach. I suspect I have a great deal to do here as I'm doing here. I need to kill some bats and goblins, collect trophy bones, all sorts of things I need to do here. So let's see what else I may need to do. Yes. See warg riders in here. I guess I'm going to have to take care of some of them. And probably more provisions. Dealing with more provisions. Oh, speaking of warg riders, yes. One's right there. Well, looks like the warg rider isn't the only one there. Oh. Yes. Alright. I got a warg trying to claw me to death. And an archer trying to, well, whatever that archer's trying to do to me. Probably poke me out with arrows. That's the most likely thing. Okay, now he's slicing me with a sword. But before he was trying to... Oh, I found some tools. How about that? Ah. I won't ask where I got those bones from. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna ask. I would presume he dropped it. I guess I get more bones from this guy too. And I've killed quite a number of orcs here already. Oh yeah, did I say something about having to be careful about bombs or something like that? Because, yes, what do? I run into a goblin and hurls a bomb at me. They love doing that, don't they? Alright, let's... Boom. Okay, more trophies, good. Well, not very pretty looking, though, I gotta tell you that. Wait, this place is... crawling with nasty things. No more fire throwing, no more. And what's worse is I have to head in here and deal with even more of them. Oh yes, I suddenly remembered what was so important about that tool that was dropped by the orc. That's the smith's tool. Well, it's good I am able to return that thing. Now, are there any more provisions around here? Because it looks like we're conducting an attack on this place. And we might as well help in that as we are going along. To make sure that the orcs never have an opportunity to take advantage of things. Oh yeah. Bats. I forgot all about the bats. Oh. And bat keepers, apparently. Aha! I see provisions over there. You. Out of the way. Hey, stop that, you. Alright, that'll take... Maybe that'll slow down that goblin a... Will you stop that? There you go. Now I can kill you properly. definitely nothing that can be salvaged there. Made it all the way to the end of the camp. Let's plant our flag right over here and claim it! See what they think about that. Now, let's get back to camp. Hello there, Oda. I'm back. I hope this is your hammer.
The end of this war draws nigh.
Finally, I can continue working. The soldiers can get their armor repaired, and the orcs can't lay their nasty hands on my tools. If you ever need your armor repaired, feel free to come to me. Alright, you're welcome. Now, I've finished all my scouting, so I think I need to report into a messenger somewhere. Ah, hello there, you look like a messenger.
Have you a moment?
Ah, Lord Nine suspected that you would be here, Hemath. I am certain our cousins from the east have been grateful for your aid, but I come with orders from King Thrain himself. King Thrain and his vanguard make ready to set out, and we of the Iron Folk have been commanded to rally at Kurazan. There is no time to waste. Follow me! Follow you. All right. As the battle continued on the slopes of Zirinzigul and Budashathar, I was recalled to Kur-Azan. It seemed that Dain's ruse had not gone unnoticed as he thought, but more pressing matters were at hand. Indeed, the Iron Folk had marched forth from Amdan at last, not yet to join the battle, but to stand closer in reserve after King Thrain's vanguard burst through the Orcish encampment at Kamazkala, the furthest border of Azog's would-be realm. As King Thrain and his vanguard battled down the Great Way, we of the Iron Folk stood ready to answer the horn calls of our brethren. None were more eager to join the fight than Nine Orcs' foe, but war forbade his son from following the vanguard to Khazad-dûm. With the black mattock in his hand and his horn at his side, the Lord of the Iron Hills knew well his duty. But if news did come, not soon come the victory, he would sound the horn call himself and send the full fury of the Iron Folk against Azan. Alas, in the vanguard's wake, the orcs had reassembled at Kamaz-Kala, and yet unknown troubles were stirring at Amdan. More troubles up ahead. We are all ready. Among the many Iron Folk who have marched to Kurazan, you spot Dain. Oh, there you are. Ah, Hemath! Though I tried to convince my father otherwise, he insisted on sending those messengers to find you. While you were off aiding the others, there was a bit of tension in the vanguard. It seems King Thrain's son Farron and his esquire had something of an argument, and he sent that dwarf back to Amdan on some errand. Before Thromer could return, Farron had no choice but to set off with the vanguard. Thromar? What was the esquire's name? That was his name. Lord Grar has asked us to repel the orcs in Kamaz-Kala should we be needed in the Dale. But once that is done, you should find out what has been happening keeping Thormer. He ought to hurry up or the battle will be over. So I need to go to Kamaz-Kala and kill some orcs. Right. We could always go and kill an orc or three, right? Ah, this place again. Yes, I remember killing many an orc here. Unfortunately, it looks like they have since gained a few reinforcements, but I can deal with reinforcements. Because behind me, we have our own reinforcements. I presume that these arrived after the vanguard. Well, now there's someone who's really brave. Let's go right through the orcs. He really wants to get to the vanguard pretty quickly. Alright, now. Where is everybody? Probably all chasing that guy. Look at this. They're all returning. Hello. Oh, you returned to your post? Does that mean I get to fight you now? Well, don't mind me. I'm just here. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Oh, ah! Where is that totem? Alright, now. Time to take care of you. Stupid totems. Sapping my strength. No, 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 no. No more defiling. No more defiling. No more giving me headaches. And no more living for you. That's what you get for making it inconvenient for me. Well, okay, okay. I was sent here to kill them in any case, but that's a minor detail. And you could be done too. Now that I dealt with those orcs, I can find out what Thromer needs.
Hermoth, you must help me.
Ah, Thromer. How are things going on with Frerin? Do you find the work illuminating? Ah, being Frerin's esquire is the highest honor of my life, my friend. However, I may not be able to keep this role once he finds out what's happened. Talk to me in a moment. I need to be sure that no one is listening. Something is very nasty, I'd say. And I'll move over here.
I think we can talk safely here.
As you know, my master Frerin dealt a crippling blow to the orc chieftain Uro. Uro got away with his life, but he was one hand lighter that day. From that day, Uro's hand has hung from Frerin's belt, and my master has not lost a battle since. All right. This morning, while I was tending to Frerin's armor, I noticed that the hand was gone. My master goes to war today without the luck of that grisly trophy. Please, Hamath, look into this matter in my stead. If I were to do so, it would draw attention, and the others may believe that Frerin has lost his luck. The morale of the entire army is at stake. Start with Stajek. He was on watch last night and may have seen something. All right, I will look for Strajek, wherever he may be. Oh, Valdi, I managed to take care of those couriers for you.
You have returned with the missive?
Yes, I have.
Good work, brother.
Yes, good work. The names of the most vicious and ferocious of the wargs were on this missive that you retrieved. The winner of these trials is given a prize skull, which at the moment is in Room Shahab. You are going to steal that skull and bring it to the dens of the Nozdril and Shulthrug. The prize will draw them out, and they may be caught unawares. Aha. Well, alright. I have another matter to look into first. Ah, here's a Strajek. He doesn't seem to be in very good shape. Were you able to watch last night? I was supposed to be my watch last night, but Tebach took over for me. Something I ate is wreaking havoc with my guts. Trust me, you don't want details. Thank you. Yeah, I think I will avoid the details on that one. Perhaps Tebach from this camp will know. Hello. Yes, I was on Ranjek's watch, but I stepped away for a moment. Zabena came by and told me that there was hot soup in the main tent. She took over my watch for a very, very short while so that I could grab a bowl. Come to think of it, when I came back, she seemed surprised to see me. What? What do you mean she was surprised to see you? Well, that is a strange incident, so let's see what Zabena has to say about that. Hmm. Ah, here's Zabena. Hi, I relieved Tabak for a short while. I was ashamed to say that I may have been distracted. You are not going to believe me, but I'm sure I saw a ghost. I was passing by the broken up statue when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. A flittering of fabric, white gray like sun bleached stones. I thought it was someone's cloak or something similar, but it vanished through the gap in the wall and it was gone. I looked everywhere I could, but there was nothing to be found. Suddenly, I heard a sound back at Tebak's post, so I rushed back. It was just Tebak, however, returning with soup still in his beard. I mentioned not what I saw, as I knew it would be met with disbelief. Perhaps the light of day you will find something that I may have missed in the dark. All right, I'll talk to Thromer now. This is leading up quite a merry chase. Now let's report back to Thromer.
Welcome back, my friend.
What did you find?
I wonder if some illness is spreading through the camp.
3 guards for one shift? And one of them is ill, you say? That's very interesting. For my own reason for not being alert last night, well, was not exactly the same as his. I wonder if some illness is spreading through the camp. That would be a disaster, which all of us in such close quarters. I'm fine today, however. I also thought it was something I ate. And what is this about Zabena seeing a ghost? Nonsense! There must be some other explanation. Please, my friend, examine the area where the so-called ghost was seen. There must be more to this. There must be more to it. A little ghost hunting. There's some strange footprints here. Maybe they lead to the ghost? The footprints lead to a gap in the wall. Well, she said something about a gap, right? Let's continue to follow them this way. Aha, yeah? Oh, what's this? A mud smear. There's mud here. Did someone go through the gap? Well, that's likely. Perhaps the thief? Who knows? And why? Ah, a scrap of fabric. Scrap of gray-white fabric. Someone trying to pretend that they're a ghost? That's an old trick. I found this fabric at the end of some footprints that led to a gap.
You look like you have found something.
Please tell me what you found is the severed hand. Well, unfortunately, not quite that.
I?
Yes, the scrap of cloth that you brought me looks like it could have come from a cloaked figure Zabena thought she saw. Perhaps the tailor? Avokai can tell you more about this fabric? Avoki? Alright. I suppose we could check the tailor and continue along this hunt, which is what we'll be doing in the next episode of The Legacy of Durin.